What up, guys? This is probably gonna be a short video, but I am traveling for cheap, so I'm sleeping in my car. You can kind of see what I got going on. Got my passenger seat bed set up, but I just got downloaded with some good information, good revelations, and I think I've talked with a lot of people about some sort of shift. Excuse me, I just woke up, so my voice is cracking. I've been talking with a lot of people who are very connected with Source, and a lot of them are talking about this shift coming up, and I think I'm finally starting to see that shift for myself. So I can't even remember if I just mentioned or not. Just woke up, so not the sharpest. But yeah, traveling on a road trip for cheap, so sleeping in my car, and then with friends and family when I'm there, where friends and family are. And pro tip, I've been parking in hotel parking lots. That is a great place. It's been great. I don't even have window coverings. I just have like a windshield one, but otherwise my windows are not even tinted. But it's been all right. I've had no problems. One time, so I drove past and had like a flashlight, and I didn't know what was going on, but they were gone and there was no problem. So I was like, are they searching people's cars to see if they can like steal something? But they were driving really fast, so I was like, I don't understand, you know. But yeah, hotel parking lots, because it's just like a place where a lot of people are going to be parking and moving, and random cars are going to be there overnight, so it's like unassuming. I've just been using either the hotel main bathrooms, but primarily just like grocery store bathrooms for like brushing my teeth and washing my face and doing like hygiene. Yesterday I discovered something great. I'm along the Oregon coast right now, and there was a beach that had a fountain for like getting the sand off, and I literally just like took that opportunity to wash my hair, because it's been a while since I washed my hair. It's been a few days, and it felt great, and it was so quick, and I was like so proud of myself. but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I can, I don't know, trying to be creative, I think, in my own way. But that's kind of a segue into what I want to talk about anyway. Is this trip, like, I don't have a lot of extra money, and so I wouldn't have been able to afford this trip if I was paying for hotels. So that's partially why I'm doing this, like sleeping in my car. But also there was like a big aspect from talking about this shift, and there's a big aspect of like I just wanted to kind of prove to myself that I don't need things that I think I need, like sleeping in a bed is really nice, but it's something I've like always done. And ever since I got into camping a few years ago, I challenged that, and I was like, oh, there's a different way to do this. You have to set up a tent, and you have to pick the place or be in a campground, but you set up the tent, and then you have sleeping pad and sleeping bag. But it's like, oh shit, this actually works. And that opened up a whole different world for me. And I think my shift is realizing that like so much of my anxiety tends to come from attachment to others and things. And it's crazy because it's like I can feel myself like separating or like wanting to separate. And I think that's where the anxiety is. Like, my girlfriend broke up with me a couple months ago, and I'm still processing that. It's been big. And there's a lot of different emotions and sadness and anger, but ultimately, like, it kind of comes down to like I was very attached to her, and I mean unconsciously, like, but I was very attached to her, and I'm just kind of realizing that I'm like how I've operated in my life is being attached to people, like only living in places where I know people, like family and friends, and just feeling like I need to like tell somebody things, or I need to like, if something good happens, I need to tell someone. If something bad happens, I need to tell someone. Like always having to rely on someone else for everything, pretty much. Whether it's just mundane, like, oh, something good happened to something good happened to me today, I want to tell someone, or something big like, oh shit, like, I'm in a really bad place, either emotionally or otherwise, like, or just in life, like, I need someone. And so I think what I'm realizing is like, yeah, I've just relied on people so much, and there is a place for that. There is a place for support from other people, and it's not bad. It's a good thing. But I'm realizing that I can't rely on other people as the number one go-to, because then I'm not strong in myself. And kind of treating it more like, yeah, this is helpful, and it's like a bonus. It's like, I'm already okay in myself and self-sufficient, like really, really, like, okay, and then building from the ground up, because then I'm like, I have that foundation. So just with that breakup with my girlfriend, and like, that has really, and then a bunch of other events that have happened, I just really like opened my eyes to like where I even want to be, like, and I'm now thinking about like moving away to a place that I might not know anyone. I have one friend that might be there, but I don't know if they're gonna stay there, and I don't know exactly when I'm gonna be moving, but it's just all these things being challenged. It's just like, what if I lived in a place where I didn't know anyone, I'd actually be okay. And I have so many family that, like, even then, the place I'm thinking of moving, like 45 minutes away, I have an uncle and then that friend. But it's like, it feels different because like the last place I moved, the place I'm moving now, I moved there literally because my friend lives there, or lived there. He still lives there, but yeah, that's why I moved. It was literally because of that, and it was because of that security. But I'm like, well, I don't even want to be where I'm living now. Like, the area is okay, but it's just not for me in a lot of ways, and the weather and spiritually, and like, what if I moved to a place that is more for me? And like, I miss the beach, and yeah, and anyway, so yeah, just like, it's kind of, to kind of summarize, it's been cool to realize that's where the anxiety comes from. A lot of that is like a tension of like, well, the anxiety comes from like, oh, like, I need to rely on other people, and So maybe I'm waiting for like a text from someone, or I'm like anxious about how something's gonna go in my life or in a day as it relates to like other people. I'm like, well, what if this happens, or what if I do something wrong, or what if like I don't know, our relationship or friendship doesn't go well, or I don't know, all these things. But just like realizing it ultimately doesn't matter, like, and I do want to like foster my relationships as much as I can, but it's like I'm okay. I can go where I want, do what I want, but yeah, it's gonna be a journey. I think there are gonna be days that are more anxious or have more tension, and days where I feel better. Like I slept really well. Like it's not last night I slept really well, and it's not like the easiest thing to like sleep great in the car, and that's been a struggle. But but for whatever reason, last night I felt like I slept really good, and I just woke up with a sense of peace. And that's what I've noticed, that a lot of these mornings I wake up with a sense of peace, and then all of a sudden the anxiety starts. And usually that's like when I turn on my phone from airplane mode and check messages and stuff like that. And I realize that a lot of these people that I'm waiting for messages on or associated with cause or are contributing to the anxiety, are kind of causing it, sort of. Like they're the root of it. Well, of course, I'm the root of the anxiety, but they're the thing that is stimulating that, or is, yeah, starting it. And so, yeah, a lot of these mornings I'll like start calm, and then anxiety will come. And sometimes, some days I just can't quite shake it. But yeah, today so far, like I just felt really, really calm. And I just feel like I was brought that message of like why I am anxious. It has to do with my reliance on people. And I am in this huge spot in my life where I'm like trying to separate, and it's hard, and it's intense, but also like it's really, really good. I think it's gonna like pave a really good life for myself. Um, so yeah, I wanted to share that, and it's very personal to me, but I just hope it inspires someone to like you can do something on your own, and you can do it on your own. And that's what I'm going through now, and challenging myself. And I believe in you, and I hope this served as some sort of inspiration. And just know that you're not alone in this journey, and it can be really hard. There could be a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear, but yeah, I love you all, whoever's watching, and it's meant a lot to have you with me on this journey. um, yeah, talk with you all next video. Much love. Peace.